This is like a treasure.
Okay, Michael, so what's our plan for tonight, tomorrow to get this Z28?
Just to go out to Carl's house tonight, look at, kind of go over all the paperwork he has there, a few pictures, and try to get this ball rolling today.
That's funny. So, Carl's the guy that owns the car?
Yes, Carl's the guy that owns the car. It was his father's car, and he's got the power of attorney for it, so he, in a sense, he's inherited it, but his dad's still around.
And I've heard my dad say no 1,000 times, and finally this is the first time he said yes.
So how does it make you feel?
I said I got mixed feeling, kind of ambivalent, but it's got to go. It's better. It's better this way. In June of '69 he bought it. I remember I could stand up, the 2 bucket seats, I could hold the headrests in each hand and stand up in the back seat. I'd been about 3.5, 4 years old. He drove home from Sharpnack in Vermilion, Sharpnack, and it still got the license plate holder from Sharpnack. When I was younger, I seen, geez, it seemed like daily, several times a week, people would ask him, is this car for sale? Is this car for sale? Is this car for sale? And he has said no for 49 years. And this is the first time on March 29th he sent me the paperwork for it, and this is the first time my father's agreed to sell it.
From what everybody said, it looked like it was going to be really snowed in. So what do you think, Jerry? Ready?
It'll be chilly.
It'll be chilly in the morning, and they said that the snow is going to be gone by 10. Yeah, I used to hot rod the car. Like I said, I can remember driving it down 57, watching the gas gauge go down as you're running through the gears. Many times I would drive it and I would be sitting at a light, and somebody would pull up next to me and they would start revving the motor and they'd look up and they'd go, oh, it's a teenage girl driving. And they'd laugh, and so they'd be sitting there burning their tires and I'd be halfway to the next light.
I didn't know it was this bad. This is the first time I come into the garage here, so I didn't know all the stuff was piled up here like that.
That's good. We want to leave it like that and just take a few pictures like that. I'm Jerry.
Jerry, nice to meet you, Jerry Don.
I'm going to take a few pictures.
Okay. Maybe my hat. My head.
What do you think, Michael?
Looks like a pretty decent car.
I like your headgear there.
Hey, it helps out a lot. The interior's in pretty nice shape. Even all the cluster around the dash.
So it was always a lot of fun.
Really?
Nobody ever beat me when I was driving it. No.
That's what my father said. He never lost to anybody on the street.
Nope, never lost to anybody when I was driving the car.
He said there was one guy, he was out in Cleveland, and he said he thinks he had a 427 Camaro. And he ran pretty close to him. He thinks he beat him. He said he was ahead of him. But from stoplight to stoplight, the small block was quicker. But he said nobody ever beat him in that car.
There was another book. When he sent us a picture, I think his kid came out and said,
honestly, my wife, I don't know if she knows what it is and doesn't care. She's wanted out of her garage for 17 years.
This is pretty tight quarters in here. How are you going to get to look at this car?
I know, that's a problem. We're going to have to. I thought it'd be a little bit cleaner, but.
Now, what's your connection to the car?
This is my brother-in-law's car. And I drove the car a couple times when we first got it, when we used it on our honeymoons, but that was about it.
What year was that?
73.
Let's get this hood.
Okay.
You want to see something amazing this car still has?
What?
The smog system.
Oh, yeah. Those usually got ditched, huh?
No, those are the first things that got ditched on these cars. Even the 10,000 mile one, Jerry, the gold one. Mm-hmm. Remember that was missing the smog. They took that out immediately.
Mm-hmm. Shine your light on that cow tag again.
X33 is a Z28. The numbers off the pad, it definitely is not the original motor. It's got a replacement block. The original motor had blown up back in the early 70s, and they replaced it under warranty.
Like 73 or 4, had nearly 20,000 miles on it, and he hit a water puddle he crossed some railroad tracks and hit a water puddle at $8,000, and it developed a tick. And about 2 weeks later, he drove it, and they rebuilt the engine, and it was under warranty. That was probably 73 because I've been at the end of it in 74, and he rebuilt it under warranty, and he asked them for the original block back, and the dealership drove the camshaft through the block with a hammer, they said.
But the code on it looks like a CEA. Is that it? That's replacement? I'll send you some pictures in a little bit. Okay. Okay, alright. A friend of mine used to work at General Motors, Juanita.
It helps to have some help, doesn't it?
It does help.
It's a replacement motor.
Can you look up the carburetor for us too? All this stuff makes a huge difference in the
I bet you
value
it
of the
does.
car. If it's stuff's missing, you can't find it.
Get me a picture of that. I could clearly see all the numbers right there.
Okay.
No, look over there.
What do you want a picture of?
Look at those numbers. You see it? 3970010.
Look at this radiator cap. Is that original?
Probably.
You know, there may be the paperwork's in the trunk.
Could be. Let me get them keys here and I'll see if I can get it open.
Lots of luck getting back there. Huh?
Okay. It looks like. Okay, yeah, 3,
What's back there?
3, 9.
A lot of stuff. License plate.
A little bit when you come back to this side. I want you to take a picture of the tire. And it has the original writing underneath it that shows it's never been on the ground.
Hey Carl, you said the original tires were in the garage here? I'm facing the car. Ooh. By the fuse box? Okay, we'll see if I can make my way over. See if we can get it. Have a look at him anyway.
What happened?
Kid's table saw.
It still works?
It still works. Look at this. Jeez, oh man. Oh, how long that thing's been back there.
You see them?
Yeah, I think they're laying on the ground back there.
Wow.
So, wide tread GTs.
Okay. Those are the original tires that came on the car?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. You want them out there?
Yeah.
All right.
It's what?
It's a typical car from this area. It's definitely a Z28. It's definitely 37,000 original miles. I mean, the neat part of it is that it is a Z28 Rally Sport with the Endura bumper option.
I remember Mom driving it. Juanita drove it before, lots of times. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That was the first stick shift car I ever drove.
Kid in high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
I drove the car when I was in high school.
Yeah. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
What years were you in high school?
I was in high school from 70 to 74.
How did you race it?
I did my share of racing it. My
Yeah.
My brother actually taught me how. I mean, I already knew how to drive a stick,
Yeah.
but he taught me how to drive that car. In that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.